Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I am your host, Ahdurin himself, and this is a different sort of video. Uh, I wanted to try this out, just to see if I could do it. If you can't tell what it is, by the way, this is me going through a test to see if I know all of the first 151 Pokemon in the Kanto region. Now, theoretically, being a Pokemon fan, I would probably know this, right? Yeah, totally. I'll definitely get a perfect score, he says. This is just a one-off thing. I wanted to do this just to see. Part of me is thinking that I could do this once every couple of months, just to see, hey, is it actually improving or not? You know. But at the very least, I wanted to try this anyway. If you enjoy this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all those fun things that you ought to do when supporting a YouTube channel, and please let me know how I could have forgotten. I don't know, Bulbasaur. That's a Pokemon everyone normally remembers. Anyway, this is the standard quiz. I found this on Sporkle. There should be a link in the description. If there isn't, please yell at me in the comments so I will add it. And I think, without further ado, we can get into it. So as you can see, there's 15 minutes, the 151, and you'll probably hear my keyboard typing. There's also background music, so maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, let's just get into it. Okay. Let's get started now. Okay, I also need to know how to spell Pokemon name. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Venusaur. I forget if Charmander is next or... Yes, okay. Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, I couldn't remember that for a second, and Blastoise. Okay, the idea behind this is, I don't know why I was about to type Dustox. Yeah, that's a Kanto Pokemon. The problem with this is that I cannot think and type at the same time, and so it makes my sentences very confusing and not well developed. Kakuna and Beedrill. We might as well add that's in the forest along with its evolution. What else is there? There's the bird, so Pidgeot, and then Pidgeotto because it goes in first. Nidoran, both of those. Nidorino, Nidoking, Nidorina, Nidoqueen. Great. Let's see, what else is there? Let me also do that. Why am I already blanking? I shouldn't. Mankey. Prime Ape. What else is in the early... Rattata. Raticate. I'm also going to go backwards. Might as well do this while I still have the time. So Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. What else is there? Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. I should also mention I've done this type of stuff before, but not recently. So coughing and wheezing. Wheezing. There we go. So I've done these type of quizzes before on my own time, but to actually make one for the YouTube channel, which I may have done previously, way back, if you look in the archives and if it's still up. What am I missing? Spearow. Fearow. There we go. Let's see. I'm just going in order of the game. So Geodude, Graveler, and then Golem. There's Onix, and that's it, because Steelix doesn't exist. What else are we missing here? Porygon popped into my head for some reason. Jinx is popping into my head. Porygon Z doesn't exist. Right? Porygon 2? That doesn't exist either? Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? There's so much. Okay, let's Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Magic. in the air. Let's see, what else do we have in this? Okay, star me, star you. I'm just going through the gym leaders at this point. So Surge has Voltorb, Electrode, the Pikachu line. There's bound to be other electric types, right? Electabuzz, there you go. And Magmar is the other one that generally gets paired up with them. Pinsir popped into my head for some reason. Scyther, there we go. There's one more solo one there. There's also a bunch of them just blanking on right now. Rhydon, Rhyhorn, I don't know why I went backwards with that. And then Rhyperior doesn't exist. Let's see, what else do we have here? Just go in order. We've done Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu. There's a 2-set. Well, okay, this isn't it, but there's the Eevee evolutions: Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, as well as let's go Stone evolution. So thinking Oddish evolves into, there's Vileplume in that line. Whatever, what's Gloom? There we go. What else do we have? Bellsprout, and then I can't even remember what the evolutions are. Bellsprout goes into Weeping Bell, which goes into Victory Bell. There we go. Stone evolutions as well. I don't. Is the Bellsprout line a Stone evolution? Jeez, I don't even know these things. But anyway, Arcanine and Growlithe. And then paired with that is Meowth and Persian. What else is there? Shelder. I don't know why I thought about Shelder all of a sudden, but Shelder evolves into... Come on, the defensive Cloyster. There we go. Cloyster. What else are we thinking of? Kangaskhan. There we go. Let's see. I'm only at 82, which is incredibly disappointing right now. I'm not even thinking about, like, actual... Alright, let's go fossil. So there's Omastar, Omanite, and then Kabuto, Kabutops. What else do we have? There's Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl. There we go. And there's one more solo... Ditto. There we go. I think... Oh, that's not the one there? Well, Ditto's another one then. Aerodactyl. What else is like late game? This is not late game, but I know Lorelei has Seal, Dugong. There's nothing before Seal, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. There's some the literal mascot of the channel, and I didn't even think about it. Igglybuff doesn't exist. Why am I typing it in? Jigglypuff does exist. And then along with that, there's no Cleffa. There's Clefairy, and then Clefable. I don't be typing either way. Fable. There's the Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. There's Chansey. Blissey isn't in this game, if I'm correct. And there's nothing before Chansey. What else is Magikarp? Magikarp and Gyarados. There's something in the 20s that I'm just blanking on. Let's see. Nidorine, Nidorina, Nidoqueen. The Nidos. You see the Clefairies on the route after Brock's place. And then while you're there, you're gonna find Paris. Paris is one that... Paris is in the cave, along with Parasect. While you're in there, you see the Zubats and the Golbats. Crobat isn't a thing. I'm at 101, which is both disappointing and immensely painful. Let's see. You go in the cave and you find the moonstones. What you can use the moonstones on? The Nidoran line, the Clefairy line, the Wigglytuff line. There's probably something else. There's... Okay, anyway, you exit out. There's Sand Slash. There we go. Sand Slash and Sand Shrew. That's what's up there. Okay. Because that's in that little area right before Cerulean City. You head up north, you find the Eevee and the other, like, Abra. Okay, fishing Pokemon. Goldeen, and then Seaking. Probably one of the least memorable Pokemon of all time, Seaking. What else is there? Okay. You head up north, you go through Cerulean and all that stuff. Most of the people are using water types. Okay, what type of water types are there? There's the Goldeen line. There's Horsea. Horsea is in this generation. And then Seadra. Seadray. There we go. There's a few solo ones that are in the late, like, 120s, 130s. What would those be? And then, of course, we're missing just a bunch of, like, Safari Zone Pokemon as well. Did I put in Diglett? I did not. Okay. Doug Trio. Probably should have added that as well. And then, let's see. You head down south to Lieutenant Surge's location. You can go into Diglett Cave, find the Diglets. You head back up. I don't know why the Elite Four popped into my head, but Ghastly, and then Haunter, Gengar. That fills up some more there. What else do they have? They've got... Bruno has Machop, Machoke, Machamp. The Machop line is incredibly vital to the Not a Scratch podcast that I DM, and yet I forgot that as well. But along with that is Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, both there. That means there's another solo one at 108. This is interesting. Right now, we're somewhere around 70%, which is not good enough. I gotta think. Alright, let's go... Ponyta, there we go. I was gonna say let's go backwards and Rapidash with Blaine's Gym. While you're surfing on your Lapras, that popped into my head. Snorlax, that's one of the ones down there. Okay. Let's see. You head into Ghostly Tower with the Cubone and the Marowak. I don't know why that popped into my head, but it did. So Lavender Town with the Ghost, you see Ghastlies and Haunters and Gengars and all that stuff. You see the Rival. The Rival shows up with their team. It's Gyarados, the Arcanine line, whatever what's the grass type that they have? If they don't choose the starter. Then the Raticate and a few others. I'm just thinking of random Pokemon at this point, like Linoon popped into my head. Linoon is 7 years away at this point. But let's see, what else is available? I keep bouncing around. I need to stop and, like, focus on a specific point. Like, okay. Third gym, Lieutenant Surge. Electric Gym is the Voltorb, the Electrode, Electabuzz. We already did that. I said Electrode twice. Whatever. Pikachu line. And then you finish that. You are done. You have the cut and all that stuff. You've done the ship. And you leave to head normally to, like, Lavender Tower. You head to Lavender Tower. It's not enough. You've got to head west with Poison Peoples and Gamblers and all of those other folks. What else is there? There's a lot of spots that are missing here, and most of them are looking like Koga. Okay, Spinarak is not in this generation. Yeah, just to make sure. Psychic. Mr. Mime. There we go. That's one that I would not have thought of. Kangaskhan. There's at least 3 solo ones in that second to last column. But I can't think of what. Krabby. Kingler. I don't know why those came into my head, but they did. This is gonna bother me. The fact that there's a minute left and there's a few very obvious lines that I'm probably missing here. You can tell at this point my style of play. What Pokemon I use and what Pokemon I don't use. Abracadabra, Alakazam. Are there any other psychic types? Mr. Mime, as we mentioned. Okay, Koga is there. Erica. I don't remember Erica's team at all. Besides, like, Vileplume, maybe. Blossom is next generation. Then you go to Blaine's. You do the Blaine's Gym. Done Magmar. You head to Giovanni. And Giovanni's with the ground types. So we've done the Rhyhorn, the Golems, and Nidoqueens. We might have to call it at 126, which is a lot less than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting to get to like 130s. Well, that'll officially do it. What did I miss? There's some of these. Ooh, there are a bunch of these that I blatantly missed. The Ninetales line, which is disappointing because I think Alolan Ninetales is a really, really cool Pokemon. I was not going to get the Venonat line. I can tell you that right now. You could have shown me a Venonat and I still wouldn't have got it. The Golduck line, interesting. Poliwrath. Poliwrath, I always associate that with Gen 2 for some reason. But it is in this generation. Tentacool and Tentacruel are probably the most common Pokemon that you will never see. Farfetch'd, the Magneton line, Slowbro, Dodrio, Hypno, Drowsy, I always forget those. The eggs, Tauros, Tangela, and Lickitung. All 3 of which are fun stuff. Anyway, that wraps it up. I scored, I believe it was 126, we can look up there. 126, that's 83%, average score is 64%. Yeah, so let me know how you guys do on this quiz as well. This is a very common quiz. It's on Sporkle. Again, link in the description. While you're down there, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all those fun things. It's a fun quiz. I'll probably come back to this in a couple months, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, just to see, have I learned? Have I not learned? Maybe I get a worse score. We could just keep track of this and see if continuing to play Pokemon games and stuff like that is better or worse. So 126 out of 151. Not great, not terrible, but that will do it. Thank you very much for watching and supporting the Ahdurin region in any way, shape, or form that you do. And until next time, everyone, take care. Take care. Yeah, that's exactly how I sounded.